hospital.
Wow, a lady never tells.
I think it might already be too late for Portia and me.
I hate that man so much.
At least this gives us a fighting chance.
If you say yes.
Mess with her, you mess with me. You want to cut me out of my daughter's life.
You gonna turn me in?
General Hospital spoilers Willow's Blackout revealed. Put Sasha's baby in wrong buggy? Drew's offer shocks. Christina spirals. Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my channel USA Gossip TV. Please hit the subscribe button for more update. General Hospital spoilers Willow's Blackout revealed. Put Sasha's baby in wrong buggy? General Hospital spoilers reveal that there's a new riddle that suckers have grown relatively curious about thanks to Daisy Gilmore Corinthos' strange nursery situation. Sasha Gilmore Corbin understandably flipped out when she was given the wrong baby, but she was eventually reunited with the right bone. That brought relief for Sasha, since she surely honored the alternate infant as Daisy. Lucas Jones explained that Daisy was still wearing her sanitarium cuff and had supposedly been in the nursery the entire time. This just sounded like a case of someone putting Daisy in the wrong buggy by mistake. Lucas and Felicia Scorpio intend to look into what happened since there are protocols in place to help this kind of thing. It's surely concerning and perplexing. So what really went down? Before the blend up, Lucas participated some encouraging words with Willow Tate about Michael Corinthos ultimately granting her access to the kiddies. At the time, Willow sounded depressed for egregious reasons, but she was coherent and suitable to engage in a normal discussion. After Lucas left, Drew Kane and Nina Reeves latterly set up Willow, who sounded unfocused and exorbitantly drowsy after a nap that came out of nowhere. Willow complained about being so tired and not knowing why, but Drew chalked it up to everything she'd been through. What if there was further to it than just fatigue? Could Willow have bartered out and slipped into the nursery using her sanitarium credentials after Lucas went off to check on her discharge orders? It's intriguing that Lucas spoke to Willow and also came the person to reunite Sasha with the right baby. G.H. Penn's may be setting the stage for Lucas to ultimately figure out Willow moved Daisy to the wrong buggy. Willow might be on the verge of a more serious internal health extremity if she's indeed suffering knockouts. Maybe Willow does indeed flash back picking up Sasha's baby briefly and causing all Daisy chaos. Willow may start missing further gobbets of time and could potentially lose her grip on reality. At some point, it's easy to imagine Willow confusing Daisy for Amelia Corinthos if her mind reverts to when Amelia was a baby. Sasha advised Daisy to no way vanish like that again, which seems like a huge hint that she indeed will. Could Willow go off the rails and catch Daisy in some state of confusion down the road? Anyhow, General Hospital spoilers say the riddle of Daisy's wrong buggy drama will unravel sooner or laterly, so stick with us for updates on any shocking news to come. General Hospital early spoilers June 23rd to 27th Drew's offer shocks. Christina spirals. General Hospital spoilers for June 23rd to 27th, 2025 see Drew Kane Quartermain is going to propose, and we'll find out Willow Tate's answer. Plus, Christina Corinthos Davis is in an absolute fear for veritably good reason. As we always do on early edition day, we start with what's coming the rest of this week. General Hospital spoilers Christina exposed? With that in mind, on Wednesday, June 18th, I'm agitated to see this. It looks like Elizabeth Weber tells Christina she knows she cut Rick Lansing's lines, and Liz knows that Christina is the bone that nearly killed her, broke her leg, put her through that terrible surgery and that recovery. So, of course, Christina wants to know if Liz is going to turn her into the Bobbies. Now, bear in mind, Lucky Spencer talked her out of it, but Christina doesn't know that. And I, for one, stopgap comes down hard on Christina because she's deranged and needs a reality check. But I absolutely do and suppose she's going to press charges. General Hospital spoilers Daisy Gilmore Corinthos is the talk of the city. Meanwhile, Sasha Gilmore and Michael Corinthos have a really important talk about their invigorated baby, Daisy. And Michael is bothered from the jump because he thinks Sasha is going to try and cut him out of their son's life. But I do and suppose so because the main issue was that Michael was facing this guardianship battle with Willow, and now that he's won it, I do and suppose Sasha is going to push him out because it's not the mob family thing because she was letting hitman Jason Morgan pretend to be the baby daddy. So, that's out the window. Curtis Ashford has a deep discussion with Jordan Ashford, and he tells her it just may be too late to save his marriage to Portia Robinson. And his woman is facing some rejection from Curtis. He's still guarding her from Drew on General Hospital. He's going to go ahead and write this mega-hit piece on the Michael guardianship thing that Drew demanded, but all of Portia's falsehoods are just too important. This isn't the first time. It's not the alternate time. It's multiple times Curtis is done, which actually clears a path potentially for him and Jordan, which I know Jordan would like. GH spoilers: Willow faces a huge decision. Meanwhile, Willow is facing a huge decision because it looks like Drew decides to propose to her. Now, in your stylish of all possible world, you want a romantic offer. This bone seems transactional because after talking with his counsel Martin Gray the other day, Drew is induced that him and Willow getting wedded is going to help with unborn guardianship issues. Still, I'll say, we all know this. Drew would love to be Willow hubby because he's obsessed with her and wants power papers, and she's officially disassociated now after that disastrous hail. So Drew tells Willow that getting wedded will give them a fighting chance. But also hopefully he's going to throw a little, but I love you love. I wanted to marry you anyway thing in there. All the gaslighting he likes to do. General Hospital spoilers: Trina rages. Trina Robinson angrily tells her mama Portia that she really hates Drew Kane-Lott. And I wonder if Trina is going to tell Portia what Kai eavesdropped, which is disastrous for notoriety, differently to find out about this. And Trina and Kai get some big news as well on Wednesday. Cody Bell is flirting up Ava Jerome, Maura West at the pool. He's timber progress in this temptation plan like Christina is paying him to do. I feel like at this point he's just a man, like legitimately, he's taking cash to betray a woman. I don't know what differently you call it, but harlotry. And yet presumably still not the worst thing Cody has ever done. Plus, Dr. Isaiah Gannon threatens Rick, and it looks like that it's about Liz. I suppose that Dr. Isaiah is watching out for Liz now that Lucky has gone, on his behalf. But don't anticipate Rick to back down. He's presumably only spooked of Jason. I suppose that's the only person in Port Charles that puts the fear of God into Rick. General Hospital spoilers: Michael and Jason bandy Willow and Drew. Thursday, June 19th, Michael and Jason talk a lot to Bandy about Willow and Drew. Sasha and Daisy, the kitties, the guardianship, all that. Jordan is venting to Anna Devane, and I'm guessing they're going to be talking about Hank Dalton, and Anna is presumably going to tell her that Jack Brennan prevaricated and said there's nothing there. Jordan is presumably going to be venting about what Drew is doing, holding Curtis bases to the fire, blackmailing Portia, and they presumably need to talk about Sidwell while they're catching up. Speaking of him, Sonny Corinthos is pumping Sidwell for some information. Of course, Sonny is still looking for word about who bombed his extension, and the whole trade of the peers is still a question. He needs to know Sidwell didn't do this. And Brennan said the other day that all the successes on Sonny have ties to the intelligence community. So, this could be Sidwell, or this could be some new or old foe of Sonny's that they're bringing in for big summer hot action. General Hospital spoilers: will Marco get impunity? Marco Rios is doubtful what to do on Thursday. He's got a lot of irons in the fire. I'm really enjoying him, I have to say. So, there's the issue with his mama Natalia Rogers, Ramirez's DUI, and the deal that DA Turner is offering. He wants the impunity deal in place before she'll consider giving evidence against Sonny. And also Marco is questioning this dodgy exploration about Britt Westbourne that Brooklyn Quartermain asked him to do. And this is veritably instigative because Kelly Thiebaud is coming back soon. We're hearing Britt. So, it seems doubtful that the Britch would be back, but if it's not her, it's got to be Britch Conterminus. General Hospital spoilers: Nina gets advice from Ava. Friday, June 20th, Nina Reeves is getting some advice from Ava, likely about the Drew blackmail and his offer to Willow. And it's not like Nina can speak up and say anything and encourage Willow not to say yes to the offer, because how Drew is hanging her. Gio Palmieri has a moment with Emma Scorpio, Drake. He's frustrated and is going to modernize her about the Lulu Spencer Converse, and perhaps she'll come for him and they'll get their first kiss. That Joe needs commodity good going on because he's really pissed about life right now. Notoriety tails Tracy Quartermain into a corner on Friday, likely Drew grounded on those sketchy accommodations with Martin. Willow makes a big advertisement. Is it that she and Drew are engaged? Presumably. And Christina warns Michael. General Hospital spoilers. The week of June 23rd through the 27th. I anticipate we're going to see Drew's plan working just fine, and Willow may agree to marry him. Drew would presumably like a fast marriage, but I misdoubt he'd elope. He'd want a spectacle to rub in Michael's face, and to force Nina to share. And don't forget that ring that was on Willow's cutlet when she was married to Michael is presumably going to be reclaimed for this engagement, because Drew's feeling is he has just as important right to it, because it's a Quartermain family heritage. So, Michael will be enough frenetic if his uncle is engaged to her with the same ring. We're going to have to stay and see if Christina can move Elizabeth to talk to Rick about stopping the blackmail, but Liz might be open to it. Portia presumably is going to come clean to Trina about what Kai eavesdropped. General Hospital spoilers. Michael, Jason, and Carly stunned. Michael, Jason, and Carly Corinthos Spencer and others will be stunned over what looks like a coming engagement. Curtis is wedged rolling with the punches but warns Michael about the op, Ed, that he's not going to like. But he agrees with Curtis. They've to let Drew suppose he's got the upper hand. Tracy decides whether she's going to apologize to Drew, eat crow, and avoid jail. Sonny faces the threat from D.A. Turner and is looking for a way out. And Christina is relatively auspicious about Cody luring Ava. And the hunt for Jacinda is more important now than ever. Watch for further route to be laid for Kelly Thiebaud's return in July. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.